cement works. The cement works. Where is the cement works? I've been... Where is the cement works?
Hey, I heard some kind of commotion out here. What's going on?
Hang on a minute.
Who are you and what are you doing on my island?
You told me that I had to come over here and work here.
But I only bought a shunter tank engine.
Well, this is the island of Sodor, correct? Yeah. Well, this is where I was had to be told to go. Well, I do not know what island of Sodor are you talking about, but this is the wrong place for you.
He's my engine, Bertram. This is my engine. Bruce, what are you doing over here?
Just coming and collecting my engine that I bought with my own money.
Wait, so this is your engine?
Yes, he is. Welcome, Edward, to the island of Sodor. I am your, manager, actually. I'm not the controller, like Bertram over here. But Bruce, you have Fergus. True, but he's just a low traction engine. He cannot do all the work all by himself. Fine, I'll let you keep this engine, mostly because of the fact that Fergus is just a traction engine. I get a feeling like you guys do not like each other. It's a long story, Edward, but I'll tell you it about another time. In the meantime, Edward, just come with me. Okay then, sir. No. This is my railway. I give the orders around here. Edward, head on down to the Croven's Gate Works. I'm giving you a fresh new coat of paint. A fresh new coat of paint. Well, I do not like that red of yours, Edward. And I was thinking about giving you the permanent number of the number 2. Alright then it's settled.
Huh. Thank you, sir. I was getting sick and tired of this red livery. Right. You just head on down the line, passing by Vicarstown, and then you arrive at this small little junction up ahead, where that you'll see is a crane that looks a little bit like a scrapyard, even though it's not. Okay then, sir. I'll see you later, Bruce.
Bye, Edward. I'll see you later.
It's good to be alone.
Huh. Quite like this livery.
Well, I guess now is the time to go ahead and find the cement works. Edward searched all around Sodor, trying to find the cement works, but he has no luck.
Man, this is gonna take for a while.
Huh? Suddenly, Edward saw something up ahead on the track.
It was a blue tank engine with a number 1 on the side, and he was just sitting at the station, very lonely and glum and sad. I wonder what the matter is.
Edward decided to go ahead and figure this out. So therefore, he pulled up right beside the blue tank engine.
Hello, he said. I'm Edward. Who are you? It's alright. I understand. But do you have something that's going through your mind? Well, back in my old railway, we always talk things through just so we don't feel sad all the time. And and sometimes talking can like make you feel better. But I could tell that you don't want to be talking to nobody for right now. So I'm okay with it. So I gotta be off. If you need me, it's all right for me to go ahead and stay here and talk to you. So goodbye then, little tank engine. I'll see you around. I'm I'm Thomas. You're Thomas. Is that what I heard? Yes. So you do talk. If you don't have time for me, then I might as well go ahead and go. Oh no, 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 no. I have time. I bet my controller will be looking for me anyways. So, I guess we can have time to talk. So, what's wrong? It began in my old railway I used to work in. The London, Britain, South Coast Railway. I worked there since 1913 to 1915. So then, after his death, I ran away from Britain and I found a brake van and I took it to make it look a little bit like I was taking a train and I arrived at Sodor. Then I met this little boxy shaped tank engine named Neil and I gave him the brake van and the fat controller said that he bought me and that was that. I know exactly how you feel, Thomas. Do you even want to be called that? I mean, that wasn't new identity that you ever been called. To be honest with you, I actually quite like it now. What do you mean now? At first, I did not like it one bit because Thomas just reminds me too much of Timothy and this paintwork I had. It reminds me too much of Roger. It the number and my blue coat of paint, it just reminded me too much. Roger was painted dark blue and he had like a double seven. You mean 77? Yes, yes. So, yes, Edward, I want to be still called Thomas. But what about the Fat Controller? It, you know that he's gonna be putting you into jobs that you never even gotten before, like passenger trains or freight trains or anything at all. I heard enough. Sir, listen. I can explain. There's nothing that you can explain now, Thomas. And besides, I wasn't even going to send you back anyways, because like you said in that story, Timothy is dead, so I cannot take him back. And also, after hearing the story that you were telling, I now realize I just cannot take you back because if I do, then the German manager will just scrap you. So, either way or not, truthful or not, I would have still kept you. And besides, it's like your brother said, you are young. You still are inexperienced. That's only because you're 2 years old. We can train you to be a passenger engine. We can train you to be a hauling freight engine. So, for right now, I want you to be shunting in the yards, along with Colin. And then once that Colin is soon getting a hang of pulling freight trains, I'll allow him to be pulling freight trains. And then I'll allow Colin to teach you how to pull freight trains and passengers. Oh, sir. Thank you so much. Thomas, it was my pleasure. And Edward, I would like to thank you for helping me out. I could not have gotten over my brother's death if it wasn't for you. Don't mention it, Thomas. But I must say, though, where did you even get those strong words? Well, I know exactly where you came from, Thomas, because I've been there when the war started. Oh? What are you talking about? Back in 1914, I used to work at the Furnish Railway, like you already known. There was only 6 of my kind. 2 were non-faced engine, and 4 of them were. Their names were, me is one of them. One engine is named Mickey, the other engine was named Peter, and one engine was close to me like Thomas's brothers. He was very different from Peter and Mickey. Peter was an engine that liked to be lazy a lot. And Mickey, he was a very strict engine of who takes his responsibility with pride. So they weren't really that much fun. But there was one engine that I liked the most, and he was like one of my best friends I've ever had. He was an orange engine with black and white all over and the number 15 on a tender. His name was Tiger. Back in the day, I was only 18 years old at this time. Like I said, I was a young engine, but I was still wise. Tiger, on the other hand, he was wise as well, but he wasn't wise against trucks. Me and Tiger did 2 jobs each. I took care of passenger trains, while Tiger took care of freight. I warned Tiger to be careful because how of the fact that it's dangerous to try and goof around with trucks a lot. But all Tiger just said was, "Listen, Eddie, if the trucks are rough with you, you gotta teach them their own medicine. Not if they're like carrying very explosive stuff." No matter how much I would try to warn Tiger, Tiger would always roll his eyes. One day, the Furnace Railway manager arrived at the sheds to give us our jobs. The train was canceled due since that the war had broke out, and he came to us to ask to one of us that could we take a train of gunpowder to the docks for the war. Tiger and I volunteered, but only one engine was supposed to go, so therefore they drawed straws to see who can take it, and Tiger won. I tried to warn Tiger to be careful, but like you would imagine, he just didn't listen. As the war was just going on, I decided to roll back inside my shed and take a nap. Due that no trains were running today, so therefore, as I backed up inside of my shed, I closed my eyes. Then, I heard, "What in the world is that?" My driver and fireman had already went home, but I managed to go ahead and sneak out of the sheds and figure out what it was. By the time that I got there, my eyes could barely believe what I saw. All I saw was just a bunch of burnt wood, metal, and ashes laid everywhere. I shoved closer to see something because I saw a battered number 15 laid between my wheels. I closed my eyes and I said, "I warned him," I said. Oh, Edward, what had the world done to us? It's a stupid war, Thomas.
What's this war even about? It'll take too long to explain. Well, Edward, I'd like to thank you for what you did for my tank engine. If you ever do need anything, Edward, just come to me and I'll help you out. Thank you, sir. I would like that.
Well, I better be going.
Cinder than ashes! Something that smashed right through the glass roof! Ah, nobody move!
Ah! He's got a gun! I need a hitch rod. Dude, I'm gonna take one of your engines. Wait, don't hijack my engines, please. Well, then how else am I supposed to escape? Take my car. It's in the back. Here's the keys. See?
My hands are behind my head. Just take it and go. Wimp. I can't believe you just let him do that. I can't believe I even did that. It's probably because of that Tom. What Tom? Listen, I care about you guys and I love you guys equally, but we do not have the time right now. Thomas, your job for tomorrow is to work with an engine named Colin inside the shunting yards because tomorrow the board is going to be riding inside the express to see if we deserve to open quickly or not. Okay then, sir. I just want to spend the night here for the night, if you do not mind. Alright then. 10th station it shall be then. Wait, this is Tinmouth? Yeah, to end up at the place where you want to be, you just need to puff on down the line for a little bit. Oh, I never thought about that. Thank you, sir. Please. Just call me Bertram for right now. Well, Thomas, I guess good night. Good night, sir. But wait, how are you going to get home? I could take the bus, or I could just walk all the way down there. I need to exercise anyways. They don't call me the fat controller for nothing. Good night, Thomas. Good night, sir. I'll see you in the morning.